Hey guys, welcome back. In this video I got you ultimate Viessa build, and this build you can use in any situation for mobbing, bossing or first 30 forming. So here in this build I am using the last dagger as my primary gun, and here are the cores. So basically this is my last dagger for purge only, which I use with Serena and any other descendant, then Glay. For Glay I have a different last dagger where I use fire rate, but with this one I am using round per magazine because it has only base 12 bullets mag, so that is very low, so that's why I am using round per magazine for this one. And the modules are mostly grid base and weak point, and one elemental module, and the last one is recycling genius for any other descendant, and for Serena I use mag expand mag module for Serena. Okay, so this is my last dagger, and here are the VSS modules. So I'm using absolute zero red module. This module is very nice because whenever VSS deal crit damage using her skill, it applies frostbite, and frostbite is very nice thing. I will explain you. Um, so but before that, absolute zero also changes her skills to singular type, actually all her skill to singular type. So you can simply use frozen singularity reactor, and if you get it with skill critical hit damage with skill cooldown, that will be the best option. And the second best is singular skill boost ratio with cooldown. All right. um Okay, next, MP conversion and nimble finger are good to reduce skill cooldown because you have to shoot a skill very quickly if you want to play first 30 and 1 HP module. And next, skill concentration, skill insight, and front line for skill critical hit damage and critical hit rate, because BSR have to deal a lot of crit damage to keep up the frostbite, and C is also very nice with crit based build. So that's why these modules. And next, focus on singular and focus on chill to improve her skill power, and these modules also provide little bit cooldown that is good for her skills. And I'm using one range module which is skill expansion. For pause, skill expansion is good enough, but if you want to go in Sigma sector or any other gameplay where enemies are wide spread, then you can use two range module. But here I am using multi-talented because multi-talented is very nice. It increase um, attribute power modifier by 30% whenever using singular skill. So that's why this module. And next, inversion node. So I am using neural focus augmentation for MP recovery. So whenever she defeat any enemy, her MP will be recovered. And you can also use selective neuro focus, selective neuro stimulation, but that will recover MP every 45 seconds. This will recover MP consistently whenever defeating enemies. And chill focus round for improving gun power, and biodensity augmentation to increase HP on the fly. So with this, HP will be increased by 11.7% up to 5 stacks. So total, um, 55% HP will be increased using this. And next I am using Polar Knight set. This is external component, and I think this is better than Slayer with this build, because first thing, it provide 3 HP base attribute which improve her HP, good for survivability. And next, it provide chill skill power little bit 6.2%. And the last thing is very important, that is frostbite. So whenever inflicting enemies with frostbite. It increases firearm critical hit damage and skill critical hit damage. Um, so her skill critical hit damage is very important
Stay where
here
you are.
because uh, she by dealing skill critical hit damage, she apply frostbite, and when she apply frostbite, her skill critical hit damage will be increased. So this way she will deal more damage,
It's
and this
mine.
damage will go up to 60% because these
My
stack
shield is down.
will go up to 10 stacks. So critical hit damage will be somewhere between 6 to 60% extra. And when defeating any enemy inflicted with frostbite, it deals additional damage equal to 30% of max HP to
Loading.
other enemies within 2.5-meter radius. So this way, she will deal more damage using her first skill. So whenever she shoot her first skill, it
I'm loading.
explode and deal damage to nearby enemies. And by having this external component set,
Loading.
she will deal 30% extra damage. So this is all about the build. Hope you like it. And here is the build showcase. You can take a screenshot if you want. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.